Welcome to episode 1 of Prospect Profiles. Today we will be looking at one of the best 2021 draft eligible forwards in William Eklund. William Eklund is one of the youngest yet most talented skaters in the SHL at only 18 years of age. Eligible for the 2021 NHL draft, Eklund is playing out at Djurgården and is already one of their top forwards. Eklund is ranked by many to go top 10 in the 2021 NHL draft, and if he keeps up his current level of play, he may even push for the top 5. Eklund unfortunately missed the U20 World Junior Championships for Team Sweden as he tested positive for COVID-19. In this video, we will be breaking down 6 aspects of Eklund's game, those being skating, shooting, passing, hockey IQ, defensive ability, and physicality. William Eklund is a slightly above average skater. He doesn't possess elite breakaway speed nor acceleration, but he does have very good balance and agility. This allows him to protect the puck in the corners and along the wall from opposing defenders. We've seen Eklund use his puck protection ability a few times this season, and it's just one of the reasons he's excelling in the SHL at only 18 years old. In some of these clips, you will also notice just how good of a skater he is when he has the puck. As mentioned earlier, he doesn't have that blazing speed, but he's a very confident skater when the puck is on his stick. I have his skating rated at 8 out of 10. In my personal opinion, I believe Eklund's shot is fairly underrated. He has a quick, deceptive release that catches goalies by surprise quite often. His shot lacks that next-level power he will need if he plays in the NHL, but that will come with time. Part of the reason I see Eklund as such a dangerous shooter is because he's great at getting into high-quality scoring areas of the ice. This is possible because of his high hockey IQ and his ability to read the play so well. Eklund can score both the gritty goals and the skilled goals, making him a versatile forward who could potentially be a future 30-goal scorer in the NHL. His shot sits at a 7.5 out of 10 for me. Eklund plays the role of playmaker first and the goal scorer second. Although Eklund can score goals, he is much more effective when he's trying to set up his teammates. This is because he has great puck protection for a skater his size, couple that with his nifty hands and high hockey IQ, and you have an elite playmaker on your hands. Eklund is not afraid to try the play that will catch defenders by surprise, and luckily for him, when he tries those risky plays, they usually go in his favor. Eklund is very dangerous on the power play, especially from the goal line on either side of the net, as he likes to send the puck from down low up to the high slot and can do it with a high level of effectiveness. Eklund's passing ability is one of his biggest strengths, and for that I have it rated at an 8.5 out of 10. I would say that Eklund has top 3 hockey IQ in the 2020 NHL draft. Matter of fact, he may be the smartest player in the entire draft. Since he isn't the fastest skater, nor the biggest player, Eklund has to find other ways to beat defenders. Eklund reads the game so well with and without the puck. When Eklund has the puck, he is always one step ahead of the defenders, as it seems he already knows what they're going to do before they themselves know what to do. Eklund may not have the skill set of someone like Aatu Raty, but he has such amazing awareness that he can compensate for the lack of natural talent. Since Eklund is one of the smartest players in his draft class, I believe a 9 out of 10 hockey IQ does him well. Eklund is a very smart 200-foot player. This, of course, is once again helped because he is such a smart player as a whole. Eklund works hard on the back check, and when in his own defensive end, his ability to read and anticipate the play is apparent, as he always seems to know where to stand and what the offensive players are thinking. Eklund at times may struggle in puck battles against larger opponents, as he is slightly undersized, standing at 5'10", but he has an active stick that can break up plays along with cover passing lanes. As a whole, Eklund's defensive game is already very well developed for an 18-year-old. For that reason, I give him an 8.5 out of 10 on defense. As mentioned prior, Eklund isn't the biggest of players, but he is a relentless competitor and forechecker. Forechecking could be considered a defensive aspect of the game, but I'm going to throw it into physicality, especially for the way Eklund does it. Eklund is not afraid to throw the body even though he's just 5'10". Now, Eklund likely will never bowl over a player with one of his body checks, but his ferocious nature allows him to be enough of a disturbance to cause trouble for the opposing team. This being seen when Eklund parks himself in front or near the net on the power play in the offensive zone. The way Eklund is a sneaky net front presence is similar to that of the Toronto Maple Leafs' fellow Swede, William Nylander. I have Eklund's physical game rated at 7 out of 10. To conclude this report, Eklund is a very skilled and hard-working forward who can play both the center and the wing. Eklund projects to go top 10 in the 2021 NHL draft and has the potential to be a reliable 60 to 65 point top 6 forward who is also defensively responsible. Eklund's biggest strengths are his edges, hands, and obviously his outstanding hockey IQ. For Eklund to make an impact at the next level, he'll need to get a little bit stronger as well as get more power behind his shot, so he's seen as more of a dual threat player. If I were to give a rough comparison, I would say he is similar to William Nylander just with a bit better two-way game. My overall rating for William Eklund comes in at a 8.08 out of 10. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you could leave a like, it would be greatly appreciated, and let me know what prospect I should do next in the comments below.